I'm starting to record. So, first of all, we'd like to thank Google for being so nice and bringing us the release notes so that we can actually do these sessions and I have more screen time with FIPO, which is always great.
Yes.
So, as you remember, if you remember, we are doing release notes in a video every time Google comes up with our own release notes, and we just got 104 yesterday on Discuss WebRTC, so we're doing it now. So let's go and talk about what we have there exactly. This one. Okay. So first of all, the releases, this is M104. If you look at the dates, that's July 17, stable July 26, and release is going to be on August, which
Yes.
means that we're getting it almost a month early, which is also new and great. So
Yes.
again, thank you, Google. Let's hope this continues later. So, to the big question, Fippo, is this more features or more stability?
It is more stability. If you look at the components of the box, it's a lot of cleanup, a lot of internal stuff,
So I
some
would say
features, but
it's even
in
house
general,
cleaning, not even
yes.
stability in some extent.
Hmm.
And what's interesting about this release notes is that it covers not only M104, but everything before that as well, or at least the bits and pieces that are the most important in what came before M104.
Yes. I checked some of the bugs and they show commits that landed in 103, so they are already in stable.
Hmm. Okay, so let's start. What are the things that you need to investigate?
Yes, there's region capture, which is a new API to capture parts of a tab.
Hmm.
And that is something that Google Meet pushed for and uses in production already.
We've
So
been
it's good.
covering that on Insights for the last, I think, 2 months, something like that.
Yes, there's also a great web.dev article on it written by Elad Alon. So
Hmm.
go and read it.
Okay. Then we've got H.264.442 decoding.
Yes, that's primarily relevant if you have HDR content that you want to stream.
And that's because it gives you more vivid colors
Yes, more bits
that you
for the
usually,
colors.
yes, and I don't really need that for video conferencing, but if I actually want to watch a movie or play a game, it makes more sense.
Yes.
Okay. Then we've got the AV1 David decoder.
Yes, that's a faster decoder than the libaom decoder, which is currently still the default. And
Hmm.
Google is trying to replace that with the David decoder, which is faster, so less CPU usage.
Hmm.
Everyone wins.
Yep. And then another thing that caught my eye was the receive side RTT, round trip time.
Yes, the problem in RTCP is that you can't get the round trip time for a receive only connection, and this extension actually allows you to do that. I think you need SDP munging from it unless you're sending it from the server. And we covered that a bit in the Meet versus Duo comparison on WebRTC hacks.
Hmm. Well, that's we also started or we are going to start collecting that, for example, in test RTC and share and show that where it makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay. What are things that you need to be aware of?
Plan B is no more. There was still some Plan B stuff on Chrome OS, but that is now gone. So I expect that we'll soon see the attempts to actually remove the Plan B code from the code base.
Okay.
Not going to
Then
miss it
we've
at
got,
this point.
then we have SCTP.
Yes.
The migration from the old library to the new one is complete, I guess.
Yes, they actually completed that a few months back, and now they've completely gotten rid of even the dependency. So if you
Hmm.
have a WebRTC download, user SCTP won't be downloaded anymore.
Okay. And the last one is media constraints. They're now simply deprecated because they're not used anyway.
Yes. I mean, this has been a long-standing thing that the second argument to the peer connection API was non-standard, never supported by Firefox, not supported by Safari, and you had some optional and mandatory arguments in there, but many of them were not even wired up to anything anymore.
Hmm. Okay. And then what are the things that we need to disregard in this release?
and basically everything else. Lots of cleanups, which is also the feeling I get from the codebase activity.
Okay. So thank you. And
Thank
see you in the
you.
next release notes that we're going to have in a month, hopefully.
Yes. We will also have a new process for release note, it seems. I'm looking forward to what happens.
Yep. Bye, everyone.
Bye.